Hi, good evening, Facebook love. We woke up to snow today in Chicago, and before lunch it had all melted and the flowers stood right up. That should be a poem. I was thinking about different poets today, and one that I haven't dug into in a long time is Jane Kenyon. She's lovely, and I wanted to find some ordinary poems that still felt like they might make sense to us in our forced staying at home. I'm not super pensive today. I'm not angry. I'm just walking, just as some of our smart friends call it. I'm just pushing the peanut today. So I'm going to do a couple by Jane Kenyon. This one is called Alone for a Week. I washed a load of clothes and hung them out to dry. Then I went up to town and busied myself all day. The sleeve of your best shirt rose ceremonious when I drove in. Our night clothes twined and untwined in a little gust of wind. For me, it was getting late. For you, where you were, not. The harvest moon was full, but sparse clouds made its light not quite reliable. The bed on your side seemed as wide and flat as Kansas, your pillow plump, cool, and allegorical. Alone for a Week, from 2005. Here's another. This one is called After an Illness, Walking the Dog. Wet things smell stronger, and I suppose his main regret is that he can sniff just one at a time. In a frenzy of delight, he runs way up the sandy road, scored by freshets after 5 days of rain. Every pebble gleams, every leaf. When I whistle, he halts abruptly and steps in a circle, swings his extravagant tail. Then he rolls and rubs his muzzle in a particular place while the drizzle falls without cease, and Queen Anne's lace and goldenrod bend low. The top of the logging road stands open and light. Another day, before hunting starts, we'll see how far it goes, leaving word first at home. The footing is ambiguous. Soaked and muddy, the dog drops, panting, and looks up with what amounts to a grin. It's so good to be uphill with him, nicely winded, and looking down on the pond. A sound commences in my left ear, like the sound of the sea in a shell. A downward, vertiginous drag comes with it. Time to head home. I wait until we're nearly out to the main road to put him back on the leash, and he, the designated optimist, imagines to the end that he is free. After an illness, walking the dog. I imagine that one of these days when we can be a little back to normal, that we will be delighted by things like pushing a shopping cart without gloves on, by getting stuck at a stoplight with lots of cars, by speaking to the librarian or chatting with that person you always see by the avocados. It's going to be a while. It might be a really long while, so I'm trying to come to terms with that. And in the meantime, continue to glory in the beautiful, simple things that are this life. This is Facebook Love. Have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.